Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Penguin.
And my name is Sean. And we just saw another interesting probe split from Infinity's TTF. He just continues to impress.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's really impressive. I think he just sort of grabbed 5 of the probes and missed one or something. I have no idea.
No,
But,
he does that every time. He does the same probe split every time.
Huh. All right. Well, we are here in the quarterfinals of the Antarctic Cup #2, and we are going to have a pretty awesome matchup here. InfinityTTF, in every game we've seen of him so far, it has been a PvT, and he's done this really crazy 4-gate robo, proxying the 4th gate and the robo, and his opponent is going to be Terran again, but it's going to be fnaticaLive, so I don't know whether or not it'll catch him off guard as much as it did the others. Thoughts?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I feel like TTF, the only problem is that on Metalopolis, it's either going to be very risky or he's going to have to rely on the scouting of his opponent, because, of course, Alive, a very good player, and I don't know which way he's gonna scout first. And if he decides to scout close spawn first, then he has to know. Then TTF has to know. Okay, that's when his SCV is gone. That's when I can put the pylon down for the robo. This is assuming that he actually does a 4-gate robo.
Well, he is already sending that probe up there to the. I mean, where is he going? Is he going up here? I think he is going to be. Yeah, he's going into the close by ground location, and well, I think this is probably going to be where he's going to be putting down his proxy stuff, and I think he has to hope. He has to hope that Alive doesn't see it, because Alive hasn't gone out with a scout yet. Alive is only now leaving, and he is going to be going. Oh. Yeah, he's going to be going close first.
Oh no! He's going to be putting the pylon down in the wrong part. He should put it in the steam vent. That makes it more likely for him to.
There is a chance that Alive won't see it, just depending how far away he skirts the entrance. But I'm gonna switch to the Alive cam quick and see whether or not he is gonna see that. And it looks like he's actually gonna miss the pylon. Yeah, he misses the pylon. He doesn't see it. Walking out, he misses it, and InfinityTTF may actually be able to surprise him with this.
Indeed, it does look that way. We got the cyber core going down. It will not come up late. And everything is just going standard. However, you should keep in mind that Alive is a Code S player, which does mean that he may just be able to count the probes and say, hey, there's one missing. But that's not very likely.
Maybe not likely.
He's just going to think, okay, there's a scout probe on the map. I'll just find it and kill it, even if he does. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually has that level of skill where he's able to count the probes like that offhand. I think that's what he's maybe doing now, but like he would just know, okay, there's a scout probe on the map.
Yeah, there's no way for him to know exactly what is going on, and this is a build that we've seen from TTF a lot this tournament, but I have never seen it from anybody else. So I don't think that that Alive is going to be expecting this. Whether or not he's prepared is a different matter, but I don't think he's going to be expecting it. He does have 2 barracks on the and he's getting cuts of shells as well. So he may have enough units to really deal with it. Of course, Metalopolis is also a really small main, so it's not going to take him too long to run from the ramp to wherever the Warp Prism ends up flying in. But it will be interesting to see what happens once this robo finishes.
Yes, indeed. And I promise you, if I do actually make the switch to Protoss, I will be using this on the ladder.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a bad build at all.
This will probably get me to Masters if I switch to Protoss and just do this.
Oh, but where's Alive going with his SCV? No, he's not going to be going into the main. He's just going to be going into the 3rd location for TTF, or going.
Just going to make sure that TTF isn't 4-gating himself, checking for those proxy pylons.
Really not sure what he's doing, what he's going to do with this SCV, but there is a holy move out. That is 9 Marines and 2 Marauders. It looks like that is going to be getting into position to maybe throw up a couple bunkers. Not sure exactly why he'd opt to do that, just because. In base, yes. Out of base, no. Honestly, this is going to be really interesting. Alive is totally out of position with these troops, and I think a lot of it's going to depend on whether or not Infinity decides to go for that. It looks like he is going to be going for the aggression with the Zealots and the Sentries spawning at that forward pylon. He doesn't see this attack coming, though, so we may end up in a little bit of a base race situation.
I think that the only viable solution for either of these players is to go for the base race. The only problem here is that Alive does have a defender's advantage and an attacker's disadvantage. This does mean that those SCVs may make all the difference. He is warping into his main, but that's just not enough to deal with this kind of an attack. He's gonna have to pull probes.
Yeah, he is definitely going to have to pull probes. That is a lot of units moving in here. Going to lose one Stalker already. Zealots are going to be moving in. The probes have been pulled, but he is going to be engaging at the ramp, so they will be choked in there. Nice move to pull the probes back to the mineral line. But Alive is in a really good position right now, and TTF is not counterattacking.
Yeah, TTF is not counterattacking yet. He needs to put those units in that Warp Prism and load them up. Now he's going for the pylons.
He is going to be spawning. He is going to be dropping that Warp Prism into the main, but he's going after the supply depot and not the SCV line. He's really not doing much of anything actually. And there goes that pylon. He's going to lose power on 3 of those gateways, and that is going to severely impair his ability to attack.
Oh my God! I think we might see TTF just suffer a build order loss. This is a beautiful build. The only problem is it does not hold off that Marine Marauder early timing because that rowboat is way out of position, and then you have only 3 gates, and you cannot have only 3 gates against that kind of timing push.
He does hold, and there are no reinforcements on the way for Alive, but TTF's aggression also did not do very much at all. Just taking a look at the workers killed. 8 worker kills for Alive, 5 for TTF, but I mean, Alive has a huge worker lead. He's got a...
Alive is going to push across the map with the follow-up.
Oh, yes, he is moving out of his base right now. And, well, that is a pretty scary push considering that...
Oh, no.
TTF
I think he's going for the Warp Prism.
And, he is moving towards that Warp Prism. The Warp Prism is manning the Zelnaga watchtower, and you can't really... Not really sure what he's doing there. Oh, no, he's going to be warping in units up there, and it looks like he may actually be caught while those units are still warping in, and he is forced to cancel that Stalker, and the Zealot is lifted. Warp Prism does get away with 10 health, but that is...
But now he's just going to push into the main and kill him.
Yeah. He is going to be... It looks like he's going to be moving towards the main pretty fast, and there's really not all that much here. That one pylon that repowered 2 of the gateways didn't repower the 3rd one, so he's only able to spawn 3 things at a time. He does have a sentry that will be able to force field the ramp, so he may be in an okay position to hold for a few seconds, but I do not think that, I do not think this is going to be a good position for him to be in at all. The scan goes down. We'll be able to pick up that one Stalker. The sentry survives and does force field the ramp. The question is, will he have enough time to spawn any reinforcements whatsoever? I don't think so. He's gonna get three units in there, but it's not gonna be enough to hold up this push. And gonna be engaging. The concussive shells are gonna make sure that Alive takes almost no damage from those Zealots before they even get there. The Stalker goes down as well. That one Zealot's not gonna do a single hit. And there's the GG from InfinityTTF, and Alive takes game 1, and we will be moving into game 2 right now.